Good morning, North Point. It is February 6th, 2015, and I'm Grant Reese.
And I'm Fiona Southers.
And Wake Up North Point starts right now. In school news, it's Feedback Friday. Welcome back. If you're interested in trying out for a Governor's Cup team, you're in luck. Next week, Wednesday and Thursday, we will be having open tryouts for all 4th and 5th grade students. We're looking for the best and brightest math students, science students, language arts, social studies, art and arts and humanities people. If any of those are among your favorite subjects, come see if you're the best in the building. You could get the opportunity to represent North Point against the best students in Northern Kentucky. Are you the best? Come find out after school Wednesday, Thursday, February 10th and 11th.
Let's take a look at today's weather. Good morning. The Tri-State will experience a brief wintry mix this morning, and then flurries will continue during the morning drive. Some slick spots could develop as we head into the morning rush, so be on alert again today. Winds are still gusty and will be around in the mid-morning.
Now to lunch. Lunch today will be pizza sticks with sauce, mini burgers, seasoned sweet potatoes, Caribbean blend, vegetables, crispy carrot and celery sticks, fresh fruit, pineapple tidbits, and 100% fruit punch.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Start off headlines. We're talking about video games.
Roman Rivia is crazy about video games. As a kid, his parents put limits on how many hours he could play. He avoided the limits by secretly playing his Game Boy after bedtime.
Now at age 21, he plays video games up to 4 hours a day. Rivera was an A student in high school. Today he's studying at the University of Chicago, one of the country's best universities. He thinks playing video games helped him get there. Rivera said video games made him interested in more things. They have also made him smarter.
New studies have found that gaming actually may be good for kids. Scientists have linked gaming with better brain power and making better decisions. It also keeps people from eating too much. Daphne Believer, a professor of the University of Rochester, New York, says it seems to have really interesting positive effects.
Scientists have done thousands of studies on gaming since the 1980s. Most of them found that gaming was bad. The studies said they lead to violence and weight gain. Younger scientists know more about gaming. They are getting different results, said Christopher Ferguson. He is a professor at Stetson University in Florida.
Ferguson said violent video games do not make kids violent. He found the opposite: children who play violent games may be less likely to be bullies, he said. Ferguson thinks kids use video games to express strong feelings. They also may be too busy playing to be bullies, he said.
Matthew Grizzard had another view on violence in gaming. He's professor at the University of Buffalo, New York. He did a study. Kids who played the evil characters in shooter games often felt bad about it, he found.
Chelin Liu did a study at the University of Illinois. She found that video games can make kids healthier. People who play video games for 3 to 6 hours a day who are thinner than those who play less.
She thinks kids playing video games move around more than kids who just watch TV. Playing games may make them less likely to pick up a snack or a soda. If they have a controller in their hands, it is harder to eat, she said.
The theory made sense to Dan Wojtowicz, age 18. He is a high school student in Illinois. Wojtowicz spends up to 7 hours a day playing video games. He said when he goes on long gaming streaks, he is not as hungry.
The most interesting studies look at how gaming affects the brain. Simon Kuhn is a scientist in Germany. She found that gamers' brains grew stronger in some ways. The changes can improve memory.
Not everyone agrees the gaming is good for you. Joseph Bazago is a gaming expert at Columbia University Medical Center in New York. The studies do not compare gaming with other activities. Learning a new language may be better for the brain, and than gaming, he said. Learning a musical instrument could be too.
Doug Boxish was not happy when his son began to play for hours at a time. His son Noah has autism. It affects his social skills. Then Noah started opening up more.
Noah is now 15. He says he has more interest because of gaming. His attention and focus have improved, and he also makes better decisions. Gamers can get attached to characters in video games, and that's not a bad thing. And that's a wrap of today's headline.
On this day in 1952, Queen Elizabeth, current reigning monarch of the United Kingdom, is crowned queen in a coronation ceremony following the death of her father, King George VI.
Now for a fun fact, brought to us by Snapple Real Facts, Just Read the Cap. Did you know Antarctica is the driest, coldest, windiest, and highest continent on Earth?
Really?
It's true.
Have a great day at North Point. We'll see you next time with some more great news. And remember, North Point,
keep your paws up.
Have a great day or not. The choice is yours.